Do you want the strength to lament with confidence this morning? If you do, come to terms with your own inadequacy and just embrace that God is sufficient and he knows what he's doing.
I tell you what, I wish I had that wisdom when I was 18. How about you? To come to God with your lamenting, to come to terms with your own inadequacy, he said, to embrace God's sufficiency. And, maybe you and I, we need to do that today in our life in some way. Maybe there's something in your life that you're trying so hard to control, but you can't control and you can't carry alone. You can't do it. Maybe it's your finances, a marriage, something with a child, a disease. What is it in your life that you just keep trying to stronghold? And you're like, every time I do it, it's like the old phrase that my grandpa used to tell me, Mike, one of these days you're going to stop digging, right? And I keep digging the hole deeper and deeper. Would we acknowledge that we have a God who is ready to help us? If we would just turn to him, that he is what's sufficient for us, as Lincoln is saying. In other words, hear this with me this morning. You don't necessarily need more grit. Though trying hard and working hard is part of the equation, this is our job. But you don't need to try harder necessarily. You need more grace. You need more of God in your life. You're on the grit. If there's a spectrum of grit to Jesus' grace, you're over here all the time. And God says, how about we get over here more, where we are depending on God and who he is. Now, it may not be surprising to discover that the first step to lamenting is confidence, looking to God.